Alright, welcome back guys, or welcome if this is your first time here. I'm Vision here with Blind Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on the recent news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con regarding Andrew Lincoln confirming that this will be his final year playing Rick Grimes on The Walking Dead. Now, if The Walking Dead is something you're interested in, something you want to know my thoughts on, see my reviews, don't forget to subscribe down below and hit the bell icon. That way you don't miss any future videos on The Walking Dead moving forward. Now, let's begin. Alright, so the tweet itself comes from Andrew Lincoln from San Diego Comic-Con. Now, this is me quoting him. "This will be my last season on the show. We're so proud of the work that we've done this season. My relationship with Mr. Grimes is far from over." Now, right away, coming off that statement there alone, I feel like a lot of people are going to jump right to the part where he talks about his relationship with Rick Grimes not being over. And I feel like this is an interesting kind of standpoint for where fans might stand regarding this statement, whether this confirms he's leaving or this confirms that he could return. So let's get into that part right away. So, what does Andrew Lincoln mean when he says that his relationship with Rick Grimes is far from over? I feel like is the big question we should be asking ourselves. Because I feel like I said, a lot of you are going to think this doesn't confirm that he's actually leaving or dying on the show. Now, for my standpoint on this whole belief, I feel like they have to kill off Rick. I don't think they can leave his story open-ended and come back. Because from everything, even from his statements at Comic-Con and everything, it sounds like he's done. He doesn't want to come back. Now, yes, he might regret it, but like they're not gonna rewrite. Like I feel like they could rewrite it where he could like survive an injury or something and maybe come back down the line and be alive or something, which I hate when they do stuff like that. Or they could leave it open-ended, which again I don't want them to do, but I think they have to kill him off just to give us that closure. And it could be looking at it like this was Rick Grimes' story. The original Walking Dead could be this from season 1 to this point in the story, his last episode, that's the original Walking Dead. And then afterwards, that's the new Walking Dead with Daryl's story and everybody else's story following on after his exit from the show. Now, when he says his relationship is over, the way I look at it is, think about someone like Mark Hamill who plays Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. He will forever be known as Luke Skywalker from Star Wars. So like he's not known for anything else other than that. I mean, sure, he's in his other movies, but like the most iconic role he's ever had was Skywalker from Star Wars. And I feel like that plays same with Andrew Lincoln. He will always be remembered for Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. No matter what he does next, no matter what movie, TV show, no matter how big, small, little, how amazing, whether it flops or not, he will always be remembered for Rick Grimes, no matter what he does next. And I feel like that's what he means by his relationship with Rick Grimes is far from over. He will always be remembered for this one character. He will always be Rick Grimes to everybody else. He will not be whoever else he plays in whatever movie or TV show he does next. So that's how I feel about this. I think this automatically definitely confirms he's leaving. I think this confirms it. If you look at the trailer, my breakdown videos that I've done, I did a whole video, I think it's part 2, talking about his death. And I think this pretty much confirms it. He's dying this season. I know, me, myself as well, don't want to see him die. I would rather have him live, but personally, I don't want them to leave it open-ended. I want them to kill him off, and that, from where he exits, that could be the original show, and everything after is the new Walking Dead with Daryl Dixon as the lead. So I feel like I said, this definitely is confirming his departure and his death pretty much. But leave your thoughts and opinions. Do you think this confirms his death? Do you think that this pretty much confirms that we will never see him again in the show? Now, look, there is a possibility that, like, they could leave it open-ended, or he could be, like, not 100% sure if he's dead or whatever. Or they could pull, like, a Shane and have him come back, like Shane is doing this season for when Daryl ever exits the show or something like that. They could always do that, but I feel like this pretty much confirms his death, but he will always be remembered for the character of Rick Grimes. But like I said, leave your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think this confirms his death? How do you feel about this? Do you wish that they'd announced it at San Diego Comic-Con, or do you wish they had left it as a surprise for season 9? In my opinion, they had to announce it. I was predicting they would announce it at San Diego Comic-Con. There was no way they were going to get around the questions from the panelists. So I feel like they had to announce it. Now, the interesting part about this, though, is they never addressed Lauren Cohan leaving and what's going to go on with her. I'm still interested to see what goes on there. There is still a possibility that they could work out some contract negotiations with her to come back maybe in season 10 or something. Depending on how her show does, I still think her show is going to flop. But that's just my opinion. But leave your thoughts and opinions on this announcement of Andrew Lincoln's statement at San Diego Comic-Con in the comment section down below. So yeah, guys, that's my quick video on my thoughts and opinions on Andrew Lincoln's confirmation that he's leaving the show. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to subscribe down below and hit the bell icon. That way you don't miss any future videos on The Walking Dead moving forward. This has been Vision here with Blind Entertainment, and I will see you next time.